Depressive episode, symptoms and useful tips. A depressive episode in the context of a major depressive disorder is a period characterized by low mood and other depression symptoms that lasts for 2 weeks or more. When experiencing a depressive episode, a person can try to make changes to their thoughts and behaviors to help improve their mood. Symptoms of a depressive episode can persist for several weeks or months at a time. Less commonly, depressive episodes last for over a year. According to the Anxiety and Depression Association of America, approximately 16.1 million adults in the United States experienced at least one major depressive episode in 2015. Watch on to learn more about the symptoms of a depressive episode and 12 tips for coping with one. Symptoms. Symptoms of a depressive episode are more extreme than normal periods of low mood and may include feeling sad, hopeless or helpless, feeling guilty or worthless, anxiety, irritability or frustration, fatigue or low energy, restlessness, changes in appetite or weight, loss of interest in things once enjoyed, including hobbies and socializing, trouble concentrating or remembering, changes in sleep patterns, moving or talking more slowly than usual, loss of interest in living, thoughts of death or suicide, or attempting suicide, aches or pains that do not have an obvious physical cause. For a diagnosis of depression, people must experience several of these symptoms for most of the day, almost every day, for at least 2 weeks. Some useful tips for dealing with a depressive episode. Tackling depression as soon as symptoms develop can help people recover more quickly. Even those who have experienced depression for a long time might find that making changes to the way they think and behave improves their mood. The following tips may help people deal with a depressive episode. Track triggers and symptoms. Keeping track of moods and symptoms might help a person understand what triggers a depressive episode. Spotting the signs of depression early on may help them avoid a full-blown depressive episode. Use a diary to log important events, changes to daily routines and moods. Rate moods on a scale of 1 to 10 to help identify which events or activities cause specific responses. See a doctor if symptoms persist for 14 days or more. Stay calm. Identifying the onset of a depressive episode can be scary. Feeling panicked or anxious is an understandable reaction to the initial symptoms of depression. However, these reactions may contribute to low mood and worsen other symptoms such as loss of appetite and disrupted sleep. Instead, focus on staying calm. Remember that depression is treatable and the feelings will not last forever. Anyone who has experienced depressive episodes before should remind themselves that they can overcome these feelings again. They should focus on their strengths and on what they have learned from previous depressive episodes. Self-help techniques such as meditation, mindfulness, and breathing exercises can help a person to learn to look at problems in a different way and promote a sense of calmness. Self-help books and phone and online counseling courses are available. Understand and accept depression. Learning more about depression can help people deal with the condition. Depression is a widespread and genuine mental health disorder. It is not a sign of weakness or a personal shortcoming. Accepting that a depressive episode may occur from time to time might help people deal with it when it does. Remember, it is possible to manage symptoms with treatments such as lifestyle changes, medication, and therapy. Separate yourself from the depression. A condition does not define a person, they are not their illness. When depression symptoms begin, some people find it helpful to repeat, I'm not depression, I just have depression. A person should remind themselves of all the other aspects of themselves. They may also be a parent, sibling, friend, spouse, neighbor, and colleague. Each person has their own strengths, abilities, and positive qualities that make them who they are. Recognize the importance of self-care. Self-care is essential for good physical and mental health. Self-care activities are any actions that help people look after their well-being. Self-care means taking time to relax, recharge, and connect with the self and others. It also means saying no to others when overwhelmed and taking space to calm and soothe oneself. Basic self-care activities include eating a healthful diet, engaging in creative activities, and taking a soothing bath. But any action that enhances mental, emotional, and physical health can be considered a self-care activity. Breathe deeply and relax the muscles. Deep breathing techniques are an effective way to calm anxiety and soothe the body's stress response. Slowly inhaling and exhaling has physical and psychological benefits, especially when done on a daily basis. Anyone can practice deep breathing, whether in the car, at work, or in grocery store. Plenty of smartphone apps offer guided deep breathing activities and many are free to download. Progressive muscle relaxation is another helpful tool for those experiencing depression and anxiety. It involves tensing and relaxing the muscles in the body to reduce stress. Again, many smartphone apps offer guided progressive muscle relaxation exercises. Challenge negative thoughts. Cognitive behavioral therapy or CBT is an effective therapy for those with depression and other mood disorders. CBT processes that a person's thoughts rather than their life situations affect their mood. Cognitive behavioral therapy involves changing negative thoughts into more balanced ones to alter feelings and behaviors. A qualified therapist can offer cognitive behavioral therapy sessions, but it is also possible to challenge negative thoughts without seeing a therapist. Firstly, notice how often negative thoughts arise and what these thoughts say. This may include I am not good enough or I am a failure. Then challenge those thoughts and replace them with more positive statements such as I did my best and I am enough. Practice mindfulness. Take some time every day to be mindful and appreciate the present moment. This may mean noticing the warmth of sunlight on the skin when walking to work, or the taste and texture of a crisp, sweet apple at lunchtime. Mindfulness allows people to fully experience the moment they are in, not worrying about the future or dwelling on the past. Research suggests that regular periods of mindfulness can reduce symptoms of depression and improve the negative responses that some people with chronic or recurrent depression have to low mood. Make a bedtime routine. Sleep can have a huge impact on mood and mental health. A lack of sleep can contribute to symptoms of depression, and depression can interfere with sleep. To combat these effects, try to go to bed and get up at the same time each day, even at weekends. Establish a nightly routine. Start winding down from 8 p.m. Sip chamomile tea, read a book, or take a warm bath. Avoid screen time and caffeine. It may also be helpful to write in a journal before bed, especially for those who racing thoughts keep them up. Record the positives. Often, depressive episodes can leave people focusing on the negatives and discounting the positives. To counteract this, keep a positivity journal or gratitude journal. This type of journal helps to build self-esteem. Before bed, write down 3 good things from the day. Positives include regular meditation, going for a walk, eating a healthful meal, and so much more. Exercise and avoid alcohol. Exercise is extremely beneficial for people with depression. It releases chemicals called endorphins that improve mood. An analysis of 25 studies on exercise and depression reports that exercise has a large and significant effect on symptoms of depression. Alcohol is a depressant, and alcohol use can trigger episodes of depression or make existing episodes worse. Alcohol can also interact with some medications for depression and anxiety.